with 2024 finally here, I decided to make a big video compiling all the rumors, well, quote unquote rumors, that have been from 2023 that are supposed to be coming for 2024. With the first one being the Ben Affleck BVS Batman, which I'm still not convinced, but we shall wait and see uh, how this figure is gonna look. Some possible chases that I think could happen with this figure is could we as a person as you guys think, Mcfarlane likes to do repaints, so we might get a chase version with the Justice League version, or he could give us a different version, gold labeled Nightmare version of Batman. I know people don't want their favorite figure to be a chase variant or a gold labeled edition, but knowing Mcfarlane, they love to do this. So hopefully they don't do this. It's just a normal version that they could give us. And by what I know, the normal version, the BVS, that we got a sneak peek from Mcfarlane. It's not exclusive figure, so we should be able to get. Everybody should be able to get one. So yeah. Next one here we have is the collector's edition. These are the most recent rumors. First off, here we have is Starfire, which we don't know what version we could get. But my guess would be the new 52 version of Starfire. All of these are going to be $30 since they're collector's edition. Next one here we have is the Penguin. This is our first comic book Penguin that we're going to get from Mcfarlane. The other one we probably got was the one from Batman Arkham City and the Batman movie. So this is going to be our first comic book version. Next one here we have is Captain Boomerang, which some people are hoping that is going to be the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League video game, but I really doubt it, and I think it's going to be just a comic book version of this figure. From DC Direct, the Page Punchers, we have Superman, gold labeled. Most of these figures are going to be original, like Mcfarlane always does with Page Punchers. They do their own story, they do their own figures, how these figures are going to look, so don't expect it to look like what I'm showing here. Next one here we have is Ghost of General Zod. This one might be a transparent figure, just because it says Ghost. Honestly, this is why I think this figure is gonna have a transparent look to it, which might be cool. Next one here we have is Earth 2 Superman, Zod figure, which is gonna be our first Zod figure from Mcfarlane. I don't know if they're gonna change his appearance of how he looks. I don't think they will. I think they'll keep it the same and just add 10 details right here. Also Brainiac, we're gonna get Brainiac on the Page Punchers, another different variant of Brainiac. For the line art, apparently it's gonna be a 4-pack of Superman of gold label. This is gonna be a gold labeled and most likely an Entertainment Earth exclusive. I don't know what Superman's they're gonna use. I just know that they're gonna be line art. Next one here we have is glow in the dark Parallax. This is gonna be a gold labeled and most likely exclusive to Big Bad Toy Store. So if you don't have Parallax, you have another chance to get him, which he's a pretty nice figure to have in your collection, especially since this one's now gonna glow. Next one here we have is Night Scent Batman, which I'm not really sure if it's actually Batman or is it gonna be a different version of Azrael, which is also rumored. And someone in the comments actually told me that a long time ago that they ordered a another different kind of Nightfall Batman, and apparently told them that it's gonna be this version what I'm showing you here in the image. I still don't know which one it is. I don't know if it's Batman or the other version of Nightfall. But what I know is that we're gonna have a Nightfall Batman black and gray, which people really wanted also. Next one here we have is the Rival, which is just like a reverse version of Jay Garrick Flash. Like I always said, this is gonna be a quick repaint most likely with a different head sculpt, and that's pretty much it. Another one here we have is Nightwing. This is gonna be a gold labeled exclusive to Walmart, like all the vampires we have gotten from Mcfarlane. This is gonna be exclusive to Walmart. Next one here we have is Wally West. This is gonna be a gold labeled. Most people have been telling me that it might be the 90s version of Wally West and not the one with the yellow suit. So it might be this one. Next one here we have is gold labeled Cassandra Cain, Batgirl. This is one that people really been wanting. I've gotten comments telling me if we're ever gonna get this Batgirl, so we're finally gonna get it. For another collector's edition, here we have is Batman first appearance. Um, so yeah, we're finally gonna get first appearance with Batman. Hopefully they don't drop the ball like they did with Superman. For a 2-pack, here we have this Kilowog and Kyle Rayner. This is gonna be a 2-pack. Most likely they're gonna put another the same version of Kyle Rayner in there, just to probably with a different head sculpt. But yeah, they might reuse the other Kyle Rayner we have gotten. For build figure, here we have this Justice League of America, which the build figure is gonna be Plastic Man, and the figures for this wave will be Batman, uh, John Stewart's Green Lantern, Aquaman, and Superman. And like I mentioned, this is gonna be the build figure wave for Plastic Man. Next one here we have is Hellbat. Is gonna be called the Nightmare version of Hellbat. Obviously, it's gonna be a repaint. This is gonna be the third version we have gotten from Mcfarlane, and it's also gonna be a gold labeled. Next one here we have is Frostbite Batman, which is gonna be like a frozen version of Batman, I guess. With this one, I still really don't know what it's trying to say. All it says that it's gonna be like a frozen version of Batman, and I think it's also gonna be a rebirth version of this Batman. Like I said, I still don't know that much information about this figure. I just know there's gonna be a gold label also. And for DC Classics, here we have is Aquaman, but it's also stated here there's gonna be like the digital. I know it's gonna be a figure, but it's probably gonna have included NFT or something like that with this figure. I still honestly don't know that much information either with the digital stuff that is stated here. But not only Aquaman, but also Green Lantern. We're gonna have a DC Classic Hal Jordan Green Lantern, which is also digital. It says in here. For Batman, another Batman, we're gonna have New 52 Batman. Although it's stated here that it's gonna be the rebirth, so they might reuse the rebirth body. I don't know. But it's supposed to be the New 52 Batman from the Court of Owls. Now for live action, here we have this Catwoman from The Dark Knight Rises. So we're gonna have a solo figure of Catwoman with a another version of Catwoman included with the Batpod. Most likely they're gonna change the head sculpt for this, and probably some other different accessories. Next up here we have is Batman Skydive, which is from The Dark Knight. We just still don't know much information about it either. It just says that it's gonna be a skydive figure. Now this section is mostly about Tom McFarlane Livestream, where he mentions some figures that he wanted to make. So first one here we have is comic book Darkseid, which is a figure that people really wanted since they made the Darkseid figure for Justice League. Next one here we have is Punchline, which if McFarlane ever makes this figure, they might be the first ones to make a Punchline figure. I believe it's one of the newest characters that DC has made, and people seem to like her. So it looks like McFarlane is interested on making this character. Another character he was interesting on was the Grim Reaper, which I don't know if it's gonna be a comic book version or a the animated line, since I believe this character was originally made for the Batman animated series. But I don't know if it's gonna be the comic book or not. Another one that he wanted to do was Ambush Bug, which I just know him from the Batman Brave and the Bold. I really haven't read much of him. But for the people that love Ambush Bug, my friend seems to be interested on making this character. Another one that people really wanted to get for live action was the Adam West 7-inch. He also did mention about him, so hopefully this year he can make a 7-inch Adam West, so we can put next to our other live action Batman. And talking about live action Batman, he also mentioned he was interested on making Batmobiles for each one of the characters. Obviously, we already got the Batman 89, so all we're waiting for is the other live action Batmobiles, which I'm hoping he's able to make them affordable. And talking about affordable, he also mentioned he wanted to do the Batman 89 Batwing, which I'm surprised because I didn't think the Flash would sell very well, based because of how pricey it was. And I still think he is still available at Mcfarlane Toy Store. It was exclusive. Hopefully, if he does the Batman 89, it's gonna be widely available and not exclusive to any store. Which I'm really hoping that's the case, and that is a bit more cheaper than the Flash version. So this one will probably sell better than the Flash version. And also since it's a Batman 89, and I think people are willing to pay more for this version than the Flash version. Now for delays, here we have is Cyborg Superman. This one's supposed to be a 2-pack. This one was already up for pre-order on a website, but then got taken down. So that's the only reason I know it's gonna be a 2-pack. And yeah, I mean, there's already images of it. Some people think it's still custom, but there's sources that be telling me that this guy is real. It might be custom painted, which is probably why it looks cool in here, but I don't know. It might be the final product. It might not. And some people have also to be telling me that they don't like this version. But other people have also told me that they like this version, that they think it's pretty cool. But yeah, that seems to be pretty much all the rumors for 2024. But before I go, I just want to mention that Mcfarlane has also have interest on making the Batman Returns wave, due to how good the live action Batman figures are doing. And this one comes from Discord, which if you want to join the Mcfarlane Discord, I'll leave it down in the description. Sometimes he does Q&As and people ask him questions and he answers. I've asked him questions, but for some reason, I guess he doesn't see them. But yeah, that seems to be pretty much it. That's all the rumors I have for you for today. I hope you have a great year for 2024, and hopefully still on here on YouTube for this year also. Keeping you guys with updates and rumors and all that. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.